Okay, so this video is called Fighting Corona with Toilet Paper because I am bored and I am stuck at home and I am still waiting for a job. So, I decided to make rayon. Rayon is just cellulose, which is here, out of toilet paper, which is also made of cellulose. So why do I have to make it, you ask? Because I needed something to do. So I did something. I decided that I was going to turn this into individual little fibers that I could clump together and use to make a mask. And that mask I was going to make on my 3D printer. And then everything went terribly, terribly wrong. So eventually I was able to find some sulfuric acid, and that would be this stuff right here. Why is it red, you ask, when sulfuric acid is clear? It is red because it has all kinds of shit in it so it doesn't fuck up your drains when you pour it down there. So, I was like, alright, no, you know what, like, this is okay, it's still pretty concentrated, so I went ahead and I measured the density. And when I measured the density, I poured out 10 milliliters and then I weighed it to see exactly how much there was, and guess what? It came out as more than 100% pure concentrated. And unlike a good chemist, instead of actually going back and being like, well, this obviously isn't right, I was like, fine. This is 100% pure, let's move on. So I moved on. Basically what I ended up doing is, because I can't find my giant bag of copper sulfate, I ended up ordering some more. But it's gonna take months. So, what I did instead is I took this sulfuric acid and I did the Nerd Rage electrochemical method, where I had these pieces of copper, I hooked them up to a 6-volt battery, and I ran it. And in the end, I ended up with about 7-ish grams of copper sulfate. Do you know what a pain in the ass it is to try to get copper sulfate when you're drying it out like that? He made it look so simple. He was just like, oh yeah, you just stick it on the hot plate and you let the water boil off and you're good to go there. No. Okay? That solution bumps like nobody's fucking business. Like, I thought I had destroyed flasks on multiple occasions because it was bumping so hard and it was such concentrated sulfuric acid that the first time I did it, I had this like goop looking stuff at the bottom, which turned out to actually be copper sulfate. But because copper sulfate is usually as the pentahydrate, which is a nice looking blue, I ended up with this white brownish powder. And I was like, what the actual shit is that in the bottom of my flask? The next day, it occurred to me. I was like, oh my god. It's just the copper sulfate, but the sulfuric acid is so concentrated that it ended up sucking all the water out of my copper sulfate, which would make it a colorless powder. So I added some water to it, and ta-da, it turned blue. Fantastic, I've got copper sulfate now. I had nowhere near as much as I probably should have. So then I moved on to making the copper hydroxide. And copper hydroxide, fuck you, copper hydroxide. Filtering copper hydroxide was like the worst experience of my life. I spent like 4 hours filtering it, when I probably just shouldn't have filtered it. To be honest, it was fine, just the way it was. I should have just left it in this flask to begin with, and it would have been fine. Beaker, not a flask. And you know what? I've made a lot of mistakes in life, but yeah, filtering that was one of them. And oh boy, hours later, and possibly destroying my vacuum pump, I have copper hydroxide. That is, like, basically putty. So I take the putty and I put it in a new beaker, and I'm like, all right, time to add the ammonia. So I took my bottle of home cleaner ammonia and I poured it in there. It's roughly 12.5% instead of 25 to 30, so I used double the amount that I normally would have, and then that's where you get that nice deep blue solution that you saw somewhere in the video. So, I've turned toilet paper into literally nothing yet. It's still toilet paper. But all this time has been spent on making this, and then making this, and now making this. So finally, I end up with my copper ammonia. And I take that and I put some toilet paper in. And you know what? I put too much in. It didn't all dissolve. Because at this point, I've fucked everything up so far, why would I not go a little bit further? So, it didn't all dissolve, it just made a big ass wet clump of toilet paper, and then, after a couple days, you're supposed to draw that up in a syringe and put it into a solution of 1.5 molar sulfuric acid. So I did that, and it didn't look like any fibers formed, and I was crushed. Just crushed. I went back inside, and I sat there for a day, and then I was like, all right, you know what, I'm gonna go take a look. And I came back out, and there was all this stuff down here. It's supposed to come out as like a stringy fiber, but I had the stirring on, and I think maybe having the stirring on made it so that it couldn't actually form fibers when I injected it with the syringe. But who knows? I don't know. I just made the stuff. So, anyway, I take that, and I put it into a strainer, I wash it until it's no longer acidic, and voila! We have this nice, beautiful square of, well, honestly, probably just wet toilet paper that I turned back into a square. So, now, I take that square, it goes into here, and this is a mask that I 3D printed. And you know what? I was like, oh, well, you know, the mask will be easy. But no, the mask wasn't easy. Does the mask fit your face? No, not without an insane amount of hot glue to make the mask fit your face. So now I have a mask that kind of maybe a little bit fits my face, but it still hurts to work. So you know what? It's whatever at this point, right? I've gone this far. So that's the filter cartridge, and then we're gonna take some more toilet paper, just regular old toilet paper. There we go. God, this was so much cooler when I had the idea. And then we can just stick that in there, and ta-da! We have a filter cartridge. And that goes on here, and this goes on your face. And you know what? It's actually not horrible, but the point is, I got there. I got there in the end. I made something that kind of works. So, yes. I'm probably going to redo this with copper sulfate that I've actually ordered so that I don't have to go through the absolutely terrifying nightmare of like overnight electrolysis followed by boiling down a solution that turns out to be like insanely concentrated sulfuric acid that's very hot, which is absolutely terrifying to me. I refuse to distill sulfuric acid. I will never distill sulfuric acid because I don't want to die. So, am I also copying explosions and fire by using this board? Absolutely. Did he also make a video where he made this exact same reagent, but he didn't use it to make a toilet paper filter? So, I've got that as an original idea. In the end, notes. Why did I use valuable toilet paper? For the meme. Was it worth it? No, it was absolutely not worth it. Yeah. So that's pretty much the video. Everything's done now, and you know I've got a mask with one filter worth of toilet paper, which is really just pulped up toilet paper. Which I'm honestly starting to think now I should have just stuck with toilet paper. Oh well.